Here's a segment from a recent Gun Talk radio episode. You can listen to all the Gun Talk radio podcasts however you tune in, or check out guntalk.com for more. First, we got to talk about the news of the day, which is last Friday, as we're speaking on Tuesday. The news broke of the ATF released its rule on stabilizing braces. And who better to talk about that than Alex Bosco, the guy who invented the stabilizing brace, SB Tactical. Alex, I appreciate you coming in. We got a few minutes. Let's start off with this. What happened on Friday? What did the ATF do? Oh, wait a minute. There you go. Go ahead.
So Friday, finally, and I hate saying finally, but they came out with this new ruling. It's a 293-page ruling that essentially bans every brace that has been out there according to what they've written. Now, they have some things in there that say the opposite of that, but we're still trying to kind of read through it. It's really complicated. It's complex. It's not easy. Much
more than we thought was coming. We knew something was coming. Now, remember, this is the ATF that told us these are fine and these are perfectly legal before.
Well, we've gone back and forth quite a few times since 2012, and it's interesting to actually yesterday was the 10-year anniversary of me coming out with this product. 10 years to the day yesterday. So we've gone back. It was approved under Obama, then disapproved under Obama, then approved again under Trump, now disapproved again under Biden. So it's a back and forth. It's very complicated, and it is certainly ambiguous is the word.
Ambiguous is a really good word. I heard from somebody who said, yeah, I'm talking to my friends in ATF, and some of them are saying, yeah, we really didn't want to do this, but we're being forced to do it by the administration. Which really doesn't matter one way or the other as far as we're concerned, does it?
Well, it doesn't matter, but it's interesting. Jim Jordan's the one who's been kind of spearheading this thing, but he's talking about how agencies, especially the executive agencies, have become politicized and weaponized. Well, yes. What better example of the weaponization of an executive agency where you go back and forth 4 times in 10 years?
And there are... I've heard a lot of numbers. Any idea of how many braces are out there?
So Congressional Research Services, which is the group that does the research for Congress, has come out and said 10 to 40 million. I will tell you not exact numbers, but I will tell you the number is north of 10 million.
Right. You're not allowed to give out information. I'm thinking you probably can cover that 10 million just with your company, and there are others out there.
There are others, yes.
A lot others. So I'm thinking we'll probably talk about multiples of 3, 4, 5, 6. Who knows? And they're saying that the economic impact is in the billions.
The economic impact is said to be closer to $10 billion. That's with a B.
Incredible. All right, so the real question that everybody's asking, I mean, it's like in everything else. Everybody always wants to, the first question is, what's in it for me? Mm-hmm. So what everybody's asking is, hey, I have one of these, or I have 6 of these, or what am I supposed to do? They just said I got to do this, this, and this, or I become a felon. Right now, do we even know what people should be doing?
Well, right now we have 120 days to really kind of see. The ATF is giving us 120 days. What I would say for the next couple of weeks is to do nothing.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm not an attorney. I'm not giving legal advice.
Well, that's my advice as well.
Right.
Don't panic. Don't do anything. Just
let's hold off.
Take a breath.
Let's give our attorneys a chance to read this and respond. And I think the best thing to do for all of us, including the people that are listening, is to circle back in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and we'll come back in 2 to 4 weeks. We'll come back on the show here. We'll talk about kind of where we are. We'll have a better idea. I mean, we'll at least have been able to read the darn thing by then.
I've read it a few times, but it's not easy. It really is legalese, and it really is confusing because it's a back and forth. They say some things, and there's nothing dispositive. It's so much different than what we got. You know, back when they first proposed it, They gave us this point system on all of this, and they gave us something. Dispositive essentially means, and this is really quick, it essentially means this you can do, okay?
Right.
That's what the dispositive means.
It's spelled out.
In this form, there is nothing dispositive. In other words, they haven't said you can use that product, but they have said that there are products that are legal. They just haven't given us the information of what is.
It's that old deal of, well, we're not exactly sure, but try it, and we'll let you know if you broke the law.
Exactly right.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, right.
You know, you can't actually obey the law if you don't know what the law is, if it's not understandable. So There you go.
Right.
All right, let's drive people to your website for info, because I know you're going to have it there.
Right. So we've got the SB Tactical website, which is sb-tactical.com, and then there's a lot of people that are asking what they can do.
Right.
We're pointing everybody towards FRAC Action, and that's FRAC action.org. That is the vehicle that we will use to defend this entire thing.
Okay, and I'm on the board of the Second Amendment Foundation. We've had a lawsuit filed on this for 2 years.
Right.
It's been sitting there. We hadn't been able to act on it until the rule came out, and now we can. So we're going to kick that in, and we're not the only ones.
Yes. Yeah, and again, people say, well, who can I go to? Go to anybody who you trust.
Exactly.
Do something.
Yes. Do something.
Yes.
Throw some money. I'll tell people, look, throw some money in the kitty because this stuff costs a fortune, and we're fighting our own dollars.
Yeah.
Against the government action.
It is great to hear that the Second Amendment Foundation is actually doing something. I'm really looking forward.
Yeah, we're really working on that hard.
Yeah.
Alex, thank you so much. Alex Bosco from SB Tactical. We appreciate you being here. Have yourself a great SHOT Show.
We'll see you in a few weeks.
Sounds good. Appreciate that.